Hey everybody, welcome back to CAVU Farm. This is episode number 2. Previous video, I cut the hay and finished up last night about 10 o'clock. It's about 11 right now. I just have to clean off the MoCo and put it back in the shed. That way I can get the tedder hooked up and start tedding the fields. I'll show you how all that works. Alright, cleaning out the MoCo. This is the business end of the mower conditioner, the MoCo. It's got 6 of these plates right here, about the size of a dinner plate, large dinner plate. And on here are like some knives that are like blades. They spin like really fast. Cuts the grass right at the base and then sends it all the way through the back, and it goes through these 2 rollers, and they crimp the grass and it gets shot out the back. But since I'm kind of done with hay for the season, I gotta clean this out so that way it doesn't hold on to the grass and hold on to moisture and rust and all that. So let me clean this out. Mower's cleaned off. Now I just have to back this into that bay and not do it straight. Alright, now I have to position the MoCo in front of that bay. Unfortunately, since this is an offset mower, when it's retracted all the way, I can't make sharp left turns, or else the tractor tire will hit the baler or the mower, and then things start bending and breaking, and then things get really expensive. So when I get this mower in, that one, and I put it into this bay, it can't be straight in. The I guess the tongue, the long arm, the long thing that I pull, it has to be pushed off to the side. It has to be over here, and it's one tire there and one tire right there, so it's kind of cocked just a little bit, so that way it makes there's plenty of room for the baler and the tedder and the rake and all the other equipment. So it'd be easy if I could just back it in straight, but I can't. I have to back it in so it's crooked. You'll see. That worked out a lot better than I thought. Almost one shot. All right, let's disconnect this, and then we can get the tedder hooked up, and we can get to tedding. I got the mower disconnected. Now I have to go over to the tedder. Go back up to that. Get that hooked up, and then I can start tedding fields. It's sitting a little too high, so I got to lower this down so it'll fit on the drawbar. So remember, lefty tighty, righty loosey. Go right. Tedder has 3 hoses. this one hose right here makes the wings go down, and then these two make this tedder tilt. I'll show you how that works when I get it going. Luckily last time, they all look the same, but last time I wrote on here, like that one, blue bottom, it's the blue SVO, or SRV. This one's a green top, green bottom, so it makes it easy. Point of tedding, it's basically taking the windrows or the lines of grass that are in the field and fluffing the hay or the grass so it turns to hay. Right now they're in these lines from last night when I was cutting the grass to turn into hay, and there's a lot of insulation between the top portion of these windrows and underneath. It's still kind of damp underneath, so what this does is it fluffs the grass, allows air, warm air to get around and help hurry up and dry the grass. That way it does turn to hay. This tedder that I have, it's a 4-basket tedder. It has basically 4 things that spin and they kind of intermesh just a little bit. It'll pick up the hay and fling it. And they make these things from 2-basket all the way up to monster ones. This was a good enough size for us with the amount of hay that we're doing. It's always nice, it'd probably be nicer to have a bigger one, but this is what I have right now, and it's going to make quick work of tedding all of this. I got the first big field done. That was the one I finished cutting late last night. I wanted to knock all that down, get the windrows knocked down, get everything tedded out, and it does, you know, with the tedder it does go a little bit faster. My mower, I think that cuts, you know, 8 or 10 feet at a time. I don't know, I haven't measured it. Probably 8 feet at a time. And this 4-basket tedder, this will do like 15 feet at a time. So if my math works out, this should be faster. Alright, all the tedding is done for this half of the day. I might go and redo the first field. The grass, the hay is a little bit thicker there, and it's a nice day for hay drying. It's going to be about 90 degrees and a slight breeze today. So it's 3 o'clock right now. I'll probably maybe around 5 give it a couple hours, and I'll go and I'll tend that one field again, just to make sure it's plenty turned, so that way there's no wet spots in the hay. That's not good. So the tractor has plenty of diesel in it. It's about a half tank. I filled it up yesterday before I started cutting. So between yesterday and today, I used about a half tank. I'll fill it up probably before we bale. So I have a full tank of fuel, and then I'll be able to know how much diesel I'm using. I think this tank is like 35 gallons. So between yesterday and today, I probably used 15 to 20 gallons of diesel. So anyway, so I'll see you in a couple hours. I'm gonna go get something to eat and maybe ted again. See you in a minute. Well, it's tedding day again. Luckily, I'm just tedding regular old grass hay, so I can spin the tedder, you know, full speed, 540 RPM, whatever it is. I can kind of drive as fast as I want. If this were alfalfa hay, you wouldn't want to do that. Alfalfa is like has a stem with the leaves, and when the leaves dry, if you beat on it too hard, all the leaves will fall off, and then you'll just be left with dust and stems, and you can't bale that. Nobody's gonna buy that. So I'm gonna turn some music on. I'm gonna put you outside, let you watch from the tedder in the business end of this machine. So I hope you like that. I'll get you on time lapse. All right, that's about it for the making hay for the day. We'll let all this sit overnight, and then as soon as the grass dries from the overnight dew, I will go and ted again. So it's about 5:45. Yeah, about 5:45 right now. So to ted that whole field took 45 minutes, which it goes by pretty fast. That's it for the day. Really appreciate you watching, sticking around. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with friends, family, loved ones, everybody. And I'll see you on the next video.